If a woman is looking for perfection, I am not, I don't want to be perfect, because if I was, life would have no meaning, with nothing to solve, nothing to overcome, no reason to grow, nothing to do. Perfection belongs to the divine, the ultimate source of all that's good, like a light we can chase but never fully catch. God is perfect. It's okay to strive for perfection as a means of inspiration, perpetually becoming better, but you must always realize no matter how great you become, you will always have faults. That's just the raw truth of the world. Flaws are real, and they don't vanish. But that's what keeps you sharp, keeps you pushing to be better, not just for yourself, but for everybody around you, staying disciplined in how you move through life. You really love life when you find some things else to learn, or someone else to learn about. Dig into people's lives, their struggles, their dreams, if they achieve them, but more importantly, how you can help them get there, because that is real progress, real humanity, and real godlike behavior, living and helping others. It's like we're wired to create something that lasts, something sacred, like improving your neighbor's life, setting off a chain reaction to reshape the world into a better place. Your mind doesn't just see the world, it builds it through how you connect, how you care, linking us all in a web of shared purpose. Every move you make, every act of love, adds to a reality worth living in. But then you got these know it all narcissistic professors that pride themselves in tearing their brothers and sisters down. That's not the mark of the Creator, not of God. No, that's the mark of a murderer, the devil. They're stuck in a shadow world, chasing illusions of being better than everybody else instead of seeking truth. People have their holy books of this faith, and that faith memorizing and shouting out what they think is impressive, just to intimidate and bring others down so they can, in their conceit, be above everyone else. This is your definition of an asshole, a person who undermines others just to selfishly and undeservingly elevate himself above everyone else. Real wisdom ain't about flexing knowledge to dominate. It's about using it to lift others up, keeping your ego in check and living with purpose. If there is any commandment everyone should embrace, it is to love your neighbor, be committed to making the person next to you better. Why? Because you can love yourself all you want. That ain't going to stop you waking up only to find your car stolen, or your cousin is dead from an overdose, because the guy that deserved the job, you didn't give it to him. You gave it to your underqualified friend instead. Without a job, the person who should have gotten the job went down a downward spiral to a life of crime, a drug dealer who sold your cousin the drugs that killed him. Doesn't that make you an accomplice? Your choices hit hard, man, and they ripple out in ways you can't ignore. Because you didn't do your research, you left a bad impression on a young kid, misinforming him. He decides a particular group of people are the enemy and decides to take revenge. I can go on and on. You play Sunday morning quarterback, not getting involved in the political process, but being lazy, being spoon fed lies, making everyone think you're so wise, oh well informed and intelligent. In your pride, you carry on and on. After enough time passes, you kid yourself into believing you invented your spoon fed political views. In your all arrogant, us versus them angry rhetoric, you support corrupt politicians that send your country's youth to war. Now 50,000 of your countrymen are dead, only to fill the wallets of a plutocracy you know nothing about, because in your know it all arrogance, you never got to the bottom of the issues, and as a result, never acted on the truth. But you put salt into an already bleeding wound by not only lying to yourself, but getting your community to believe the same political, unresearched spoon fed lies 50,000 body bags later, and all the generational sins and curses that come with those deaths. You gotta use your head, dig for what's real, and not get suckered by illusions that divide us. We all do the right thing. We love our neighbors as brothers and sisters, as family, because if we don't, we are killing ourselves by corrupting everyone around us, only for the same corrupted people to cut us down later or someone dear to us. Every choice you make ties you to everybody else, like threads in a cosmic web. Mess up one person, and the whole neighborhood goes to shit. The arrogant fools that we are take no responsibility, no accountability, just spreading hate, blaming our neighbors, blaming some boogeymen. We do the right thing, the loving thing, compassionate thing. because if we don't, we are accomplices and co-participants not only in our neighbor's destruction, but are accomplices and co-participants to our own self-destruction. Just like the devil's rebellion against God, the Creator, we are following in his footsteps, which is exactly what he wants. We let this adversary of us all get the better of us day in and day out. But you got the power to break that cycle. Use your reason, live with purpose, and lift up the people around you. That's how you create something real, something holy, a world that's not just better for you, but for everybody, reflecting the spark of the divine we all carry.